grand stave. So we've already started to look at the treble and bass clef. The grand stave joins the two together. Okay, let's get started. So this will be lesson 10 for assessment task 2. So the goal, copy the goal down to be able to read and play notes of the grand stave. Rate your effort at understanding. So you should be taking notes in class notes in Teams or in your book to upload to Teams. So stop the video now and copy out these notes in the treble and the bass clef and name them. Upload to Teams once you're done. Okay, the grand staff. There is one more staff we need to talk about. It is called the grand staff. Do you remember the treble and bass staves we have already discussed? When we put those two staves together, we have the grand staff. So you see here it's got a brace and it connects the treble to the bass. Bass for the left hand of the piano, treble for the right hand of the piano. This is how all piano music is written, and most musicians know how to read from this type of staff. Copy out the grand staff into your book, please. So this is what the notes look like on the grand staff. So we should be familiar with both of the treble and the bass. So this is just adding them together. So we've got E up to F on the treble clef, low to high, and G up to A in the bass clef. So the only difference is that we are reading the treble clef notes and the bass clef notes at the same time. Copy this slide into your book. So ledger lines are small horizontal lines found above and below the music stave. So if the top line here is F in the treble clef, what do you think this note would be? So on the line is F, in the space would be G, and the line would be A. So the next note over to the right would be B, and then that note on the far right would be C. Okay, and then below, if the bottom note is E, that would be middle C, obviously. Then B would be to the left of that, and then A. The next slide will make it a bit more obvious if you can't follow that. Copy out the treble clef ledger lines and this whole slide. So you can see, as I was trying to describe in the last slide, that the notes just follow the musical alphabet as we've learnt with the treble and bass clef. It's just that these lines are sort of added in. Again, we need to use the musical alphabet to help us read the ledger lines. So copy out these ledger lines for bass clef. So as you can see on the top one, middle C, going up to top C there, and then moving down E, down to bottom E. Copy these out into your book, please. Okay, copy out the three examples of middle C. So you got middle C in the treble clef, middle C on the grand stave, and then middle C in bass clef. So middle C is found in the middle of the keyboard and the grand staff. So stop the video and copy these notes into the book. So treble and bass, or it's like a grand staff. So copy the grand staff out, copy the notes, see if you can name all of these notes. So we've got a bit of a practical activity here. So you can go to the website below there. We'll link it in Microsoft Teams. It's an online piano website. You can play piano by using your keyboard on your computer. The 3 pieces of music there will be in Teams as well, in files for your class. And hopefully now you'll be able to read the notes and be able to play the correct note on the website. If you have a keyboard at home, that's even better. You can practice on a keyboard. So upload a recording of yourself attempting these 3 songs and upload into assignments for your teacher to check off. Okay, goal review. Draw middle C on the grand stave. Rate your effort and understanding. There will also be an activity on musictheory.net which will be handed out in Teams.